Hi again, my name is Sonika Chopra. I'm an actor and a life coach. I run a brand called The Happy Path, via which I conduct workshops to help people relearn an art that all of us are born with, but most of us have forgotten. The art of being happy. In times like this, where people are ridden with anxiety and panic and unhappiness and uncertainty, and they don't really understand what's happening around them, I figured I'd like to give a different perspective to this whole situation by sharing my day, my life, and what's going on in the lockdown period. If even one person changes the point of view about the whole situation, these videos would have been worth the effort. After all, I'm only living what my brand clearly states: the happy path, changing perspectives, transforming lives. I'm feeling victorious today. Victorious about proving my own self wrong. Let me explain. So about a year ago, I joined this pretty spectacular business networking organization called BNI, and for about a few months I didn't understand how the room functions. By the time I started figuring things out, they offered to make me president for 6 months. I laughed out loud. I mean, business and me. 6 months down the line, as I'm ready to give up my president's seat, I'm getting a lot of calls and compliments and praise for the work I've done in the last 6 months. And I'm suddenly like, oh, for once I'm glad I wasn't right. This morning, I went for a stroll downstairs in the hot sun. Yes, I sanitized my hands. Before going, I sanitized my hands. After coming, I sanitized my hands. When I entered the lift, I sanitized my hands. When I left the lift, this morning I went for a stroll downstairs in the garden of the building. Yes, I kept 2 meters distance between any other person. There weren't too many in the garden. And yes, I did sanitize my hands before leaving the house. I sanitized my hands after coming back into the house. I sanitized my hands entering the lift. I sanitized my hands coming out of the lift. My brain is feeling sanitized as of now. And of course, I continued with my Surya Namaskars. I did 11 painfully death-like Surya Namaskars over 30 minutes. So like I said, I'm giving up my president's seat tomorrow. So I have a host of presentations to finish and a lot of work to be done. So my schedule for the day is packed. I think if you're a swimmer, you'll understand this. Sometimes we go with the flow, the current of the water, and we don't have to make much effort. We just glide or float, and we're just taken into this cool, happy place because we are chilling on the water, going in the direction that the stream or the ocean moves. And sometimes when we are over enthusiastic, we flip and we start swimming in the opposite direction of the current, and there are these waves coming at us, and we try to fight them and go beyond them, and we are exhausted in no time. After a while, we give up. In today's situation, we have no choice but to go with the flow. When things are not going in the way we want them to, we have to start going in the way things are going. And only then we can chill. You might kill me for saying this, but I'm actually grateful for the self-isolation of 3 weeks. You won't believe this, but a few weeks ago I was telling myself that, I'm just tired of running around like a headless chicken. I wish I could just sit at home for a couple of weeks, put up my feet, let my mind, body and soul relax, and then allow the canvas of my mind to open up so I can re-strategize about my life, about my 2 parallel careers, one of acting, one of the happy path, and just figure out what I need to do. I just need to calm down for a couple of weeks, sit and chill at home and do absolutely nothing. What was I to know I'm going to bring upon that for the whole world? Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Ever since this trend of self-isolation started, many of us are beginning to understand that there is a word for the way we live our lives. It's called quarantine. I laugh at my own jokes because they are not mine. If you like this video, hit a like, and if you like it a lot, hit subscribe so that you get to have another 19 videos over the next 19 days of lockdown. Even if you don't either of them, I still wish you love, laughter, happiness, and most of all, good health.